Hello, dear Scorpio. How are you? Welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your September love reading. Now, normally this is a Patreon reading, which is released to the public after patrons get to view these readings first. So, let's see what's going on as we're into September already. Because of the holidays, I took a little bit of time off. So Scorpio, let's see what's going on, and do check out your other placements. Your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, your North Node. Okay. So if you're on Patreon, of course, for the price of purchasing us a coffee, you get to view the 12 readings. Other than that, you have to wait on YouTube and you get all the readings for free. So, let's see what's going on for Scorpio in love in the month of September of 2025. Scorpio, what's going on in love for you? It's an eclipse month, so it's important. You've got a major completion. It's an accomplishment logically, but it's also a karmic completion. These are the 4 fixed signs: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Now, some of you could also be falling in love with someone, or you've fallen in love with someone that is a foreigner, someone that is distant from you. We're using the Connolly Tarot for the main spread. We're using the Kippa and the Little Greek Oracle for extra information, the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Moonology Oracle as well, and we're taking at the end some twin flame messages, love messages. We'll also be using the Cartomanzia, which is this little deck here, which gives us some more details. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. There's an ending, there's a finality, therefore to open up a brand new cycle where love is concerned for Scorpio. So dear Spirit, Scorpio, we're doing a random reading, randomly taking the cards. Let's go with, oh my God, Scorpio, what is this? What is this, Scorpio? Wow. Now we had a lunar eclipse on the 7th, 8th of September in Pisces, which works really well for you. So if you've been hoping to let go of something, a life cycle with another partnership, let's say, that's kept you, going through various lessons, you've come to an accomplishment, you're coming to the end of that. That lunar eclipse, that total lunar eclipse, is helping you release. And the solar eclipse on the 21st of the month of September in Virgo is also in good aspect to your sign. So let's see, what is this accomplishment? Okay, you're on a journey, you're on a roll. Knight of Wands, he chases what he desires, he wants to play. Oh my God. Okay, this is like the end of play. You're getting more serious. You're getting more serious. Or you're going somewhere, you're traveling somewhere, meeting up with a foreigner, possibly, which is going to bring the finality, the end of a past story here. That could be the case as well. No more betrayals. This is the darkest before the dawn. This could be the end of singlehood for some of you as well. Or you're dealing with someone that's going through an ending, if this is not you. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment here. Fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment after a heavy ending and a bit of someone's needing a little bit of time off. The 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords could also be, because it usually shows someone laying on a bed, it could also be an intimate moment that's happening before you actually finish off a life cycle which is just around the bend. Right? So this could speak to an intimate moment where you come together with someone which was a wish fulfillment, because here we see Venus. She's attractive, she's beautiful, she speaks to love, she speaks to harmony, and she's relationships, so on and so forth. So I'm wondering if this is not some time that you still need to finish off this life cycle as you're heading towards a wish fulfillment. But, you know, if this is an actual meeting up and getting intimate with someone, which looks to be connected to some sort of a betrayal, this will bring an ending of something that was very hurtful, something that was quite hard. Either that or someone needs a little bit of timing to finish off you. This could be you, to finish off this major life cycle as you're moving towards a wish fulfillment. And that could be at a physical distance. So a person that's at a physical distance from you, that could be a foreigner. And maybe this was a secret love affair, obviously, because remember that the Knight of Wands is the player. Now, Scorpio, this is a Sag energy for me, so you could have some planets in Sagittarius. Yeah, this could be also immigration, a movement to another country, finishing off a life cycle in a particular area of the world. And it's a big move, obviously. What is the World card about? Give me more information. See, this is taking a flight. These are Cupid's love messages with a foreigner, with someone that's at a distance. This is moving house. This is moving countries. But these are, of course, it's a major shift. It's change, surely. Wow, okay. And this may be happening around that total solar eclipse. So the early, may have been early September, even late August, when you could also be communicating with someone secretly that you're ending a major life cycle, or that you're hoping to, because the moon also speaks to, you know, our emotional safety, where we live, which country. Yeah, this could be major for you. And what is the Knight of Wands about? Eight of Swords. A perception of feeling blocked, but you want to be free, says the Knight of Wands. You want to be free to chase your desires, free to move around. And we've got the Six of Cups here. It was your perception that you were blocked, that you were stuck. Maybe because there were missing details, a lack of good communication between you and another. That was possibly at a physical distance. Unless this is you holding on to secrets, and you are very secretive. You're holding back on news about what's going on in your life. What is this Ten of Swords about? Because we've got nostalgia, we've got a soulmate connection. Some of you may also be parents, or you're hoping to travel to go and see a soulmate, someone that is physically far away from you. Could be friends, could be anything that you're sharing information about, talking about your hardships. Let's look at the Ten of Swords, and we've got a Ten of Wands. This is you're wrapping things up, Scorpio. You've planted some seeds in the past. Now the portal is open. You've been through all that heaviness. Now the door opens towards this Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles could be a mother. Ten of Wands is actually the Ace of Wands, right? We see the whirlwind here. We see the challenges. It's like an autumn energy. Maybe this is signifying autumn. Unless you're the third person and you're dealing with someone that's closing up a major life cycle. Could be on both sides. Let's take one more on this Queen of Pentacles and on the Ten of Swords. We've got a Queen and King of Pentacles. Now, these could be parents as well. King of Pentacles could be you as well, dear Scorpio. That's Taurus, of course. If you're a Scorpio rising, Taurus is your 7th house. So, maybe there has been some betrayal, some ending up of a chapter that was heavy, that was difficult. But you're showing up. I mean, these are the two most experienced King and Queen. They're the minor arcana of the Empress and the Emperor, which are coming to a close. Of course, they're parents, more than likely, but they're on the same page. They understand. They speak the same language. They want the same thing. They've got the same values, so on and so forth. Unless this is you, you're the Knight of Wands, and you're dealing with someone that is coming to a head, coming to rounding up a life cycle. This Queen of Pentacles who had a spouse, right? And there was betrayal between them. Who knows? Let's see what this Nine of Cups is about. Four of Pentacles. 2 pentacles are up in the air and the other 2 are on the ground. It's like you're halfway to your wish fulfillment. 4 of Pentacles is someone that's holding back on information, holding on for dear life, holding on to this wish fulfillment. It feels like you're halfway. Things may be a little bit up in the air right now during this month, or there are dilemmas and decisions still that you're going through. We've got the Seven of Swords, which is usually theft, sneakiness, tact as well. And in the Connolly Tarot with the Seven of Swords, it's like someone's trying to work their magic not to have trouble, because the Seven of Swords is the thief. Here, this card says, make love, not war. And they've put their 2 swords up in the sky there in the black clouds, which is troublesome. They've put their swords away and they're looking elsewhere. They've put their 5 swords in the ground. They don't want to fight. They want to make love. They don't want to make war. So there's tact. We see music. We see music is artistic. Someone's trying to dance their way towards this Nine of Cups, not wanting to have trouble. So putting in extra effort, maybe holding on to things that would cause trouble and not sharing everything. Scorpio, this could be you. Let's look at the 4 of Swords here. So 4s do talk to the home and the family. And we've got the Moon here. So again, holding back on what's been going on in your family life. Not wanting to have trouble. Someone's trying to be tactful. It could be if you're dealing with another earth sign here. I mean, yeah, this could be a Virgo. Could be why? Because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and this is very mercurial, tactful. Mercury can be the trickster, but it can also be very intelligent. Using logic or finding other ways. And we're going to have a Mercury Sun Kazemi on the 12th, 13th, which can bring aha moments, downloads, and a different way of communicating, or even the way you perceive things, or other people around you perceive things. Let's see, what is this stalling of this 4 of Swords? Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but the Ace of Pentacles comes through, and that's like a promise. You see that both the King and the Queen of Pentacles, they hold the Ace of Pentacles because they hold the same values. Money and security and stability and practical matters are very, very important for them. So if this is something that they have not found, they're obviously, they will take their time and make sure that this is what they get to. But the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a promise. It's an opportunity, right? It's an ace. It can speak to a possible long-term relationship. We've got the Ace of Swords here also, which is a victory card. This is like clearing the air. This is like cutting away anything that was toxic, holding you back from your happiness. Two aces, new beginnings, surely, new opportunities. This is like a rocket ship. It's like ready, set, go, ready for that takeoff, you know, the new life, the new chapter. Now, Pentacles take longer. They're more about the practical side of life. But also, I want to say, if there is a, there's like a tying up of the knot, that if there is a coming together or an intimate moment, physically, emotionally, whatever it is, because as I said, the Four of Swords is like someone laying down on a bed, right? This could also secure this Ace of Pentacles, right? Where you could be more intimate, more open about practical side of life and what you really want, so on and so forth. Or it's going to take time for a brand new beginning, a long-term beginning, and something based in reality. Let's see, first of all, there needs to be a clearing out here with the Ace of Swords. Let's see what else. We've got Justice, which could be anything legal, or it's very karmic. It's your dharma, a new beginning, finding someone that's more on the same page with you, unless this is in the Libra season. And we've got a King of Wands here. So we've got a couple of kings. King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The King of Pentacles would be, of course, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We've got the Knight of Wands and then the King of Wands. So maybe this is you having connected with someone that you were not certain about, someone that you were only playing around with, let's say. You've had time to think about it. You've gone through your own lessons, a big life cycle coming to an end. And now the Knight becomes the King, which we know the King of Wands, he knows what he wants. What King of Wands is very creative. He's very flirtatious. He doesn't sit back. He takes action. He's very courageous. But what I see here in the King of Wands in the Connolly Tarot, it's as though he's talking with someone secretly. Like he's sharing his information with someone that he doesn't want to reveal. And he looks a little bit sneaky for me, so I don't know exactly how this talks to you. I will take another card on this King of Wands because I don't know exactly what he's about. We know he's all about action. He won't sit back. He's got the ability to create, surely. But, you know, King of Wands could also be sometimes self-centered, sometimes still the player, let's say. Unless this is someone, you know, that's more ego-centered, and this could be an ex, someone. This could be an ex, someone that's someone that this Queen of Pentacles could be going through and ending with because of the Justice card here and the Ace of Swords. Unless this is your energy, of course, the King of Wands could be Scorpio, right? So you're not, you don't need to wait anymore after this, because I do feel here there's a little bit of waiting. I do feel that then you'll be more action-orientated and not fearing going for what it is that you desire, surely, and creating a situation. And there's the Chariot as well, and this can speak to travel, a change of home. The Magician, an alignment of the stars, brings movement, brings change, brings you're going to a new place, you're going to a new country. Someone's moving nevertheless, and another victory card we've got here. But you're crying over spilt milk in the past. Looks like Mercury Cazimi with the Sun could bring very positive information about change, unless, you know, because this could be also something that you're waiting on, because you could flip the story here. Let's take other cards, get more information. Okay, because we've gotten a line of, you know, this is where you're heading, but let's just check on it. Remember, this is a general reading, so may or may not resonate for all of you. Let's look at the moonology, because the moon does rule our emotions. It rules secrecy, it rules anything that's hidden. It rules our psychic ability. And it rules, you know, where we reside as well. Do we feel emotionally happy and stable or not? Let's see. For Scorpio, we've got emotions are running high, supermoon. That would be a moon very close to the earth. So emotions are running high and bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Virgo had the same card. I think it was Virgo. It was Virgo or Libra. Maybe it was Libra. I don't know. I can't remember well. New moon in Aquarius, which is pointing to the new moon next year. So emotions will be running high and love needs to be brought into the situation. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So there's maybe there has been a fear of your safety for you and your loved ones. Who knows where you reside? Maybe you don't feel emotionally secure, so on and so forth. Maybe this was happening in the Cancer season when we had the new moon there in Cancer. Now it says you and your loved ones are safe. Let's take the Kipper and see what Kipper is talking about. Let's make some space here. Okay. For Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio in the month of September? More than likely around September. Official person or an official situation or someone that you're dealing with. Of course, this could be you. We've got the Lovers, an official decision. The Lovers is a head over heart decision or choosing between two. Of course, it is a divine union as well. Gemini comes through. Official person or an official situation, which could be an official divorce. Because someone's made their choice to honor someone that they feel is their other half. We've got high hats here, so someone's reputation or someone fears being totally truthful, because they could be someone who is a VIP, an important person. We've got occupation. It's not an easy card, the occupation, obviously. Making an official decision has been hard. We've got the main female here. Now, of course, this could be you, but I feel that this is more the person that you're thinking of, dear Scorpio. So honoring the main person in your life. Don't worry about the sex. This is the main person. Now, if you're into women, then this could be your person. If you're a masculine, you're into women, then this would be them. Take it whichever way it resonates. What's at the... Wow. We've got the journey. A very abundant journey begins. And we see that also with the World card twice. I want to get a bit more. We've got thoughts. So someone thinking to do something very unexpectedly, very out of the norm. So this is either you thinking of this person. I mean, look, she looks so much as the same person. So if this is your person, then you may be thinking very much so of this person or doing something out of the norm. Now, Scorpio, you are a fixed water sign, so this would be Uranian energy, right? Where you're thinking to, break your conservatism or your fixation, to do something crazy. And it's got to do with a journey. It could be a physical journey as well. And this, whatever this journey is about, is going to bring major change. Okay, because the journey has opened up. The journey does involve an ending and then a new beginning, obviously. Scorpio, this is your energy. The coffin is Plutonian, it is Scorpio. But a new path opens exactly as I was saying. Yes, that's beautiful. And sudden wealth, or feeling wealthy where love is concerned, or connecting with someone that has been very lucky in their life, or it's just a very lucky period of time for you. It's an 11, which is justice. It's a portal. 777. It's an angel number. It's, repeating numbers. Pay attention to repeating numbers. There will be sudden wealth, or you're feeling emotionally suddenly very wealthy. And we've got the wealthy man here. The wealthy man sometimes could be someone that's quite jealous, and it's a number 13, which is also a Scorpio number. So that could be you, or it could be the person that you're connecting with. Let's look at the little love oracle before we look into your psyche. What could be playing out in love for Scorpio? What's going on in the month of September? I feel that honoring someone, maybe that doesn't fit the bill, is a great gamble that someone's taking here. But they're following their heart. They're listening to their higher self. We've got a marriage, a wedding. It's a number 5, and it's the Hierophant. We've got the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is the friendship, children, and the past, a soulmate connection. And it is a number, which card is, it's the 6 of Cups, as I said, connecting with a soulmate. You've got the 6 of Cups here as well. In this little card, you could see there are 3 children, and this one doesn't fit in. So, sort of letting in someone that was very different, possibly dear Scorpio. So a realization that even though someone may come from a totally different background, they fit the bill for you, or this is what your heart is telling you. Now, this could be also marriage with children, okay? But also third parties here. And we've got the journey, the train, unbelievable, unbelievable. Look at that, dear Scorpio. You are on a journey. This is transition, surely. And dealing with someone that is possibly far from you. The train is a journey. It's an abundant journey. Okay, because of the top hats, it's a life journey. Also, that's coming to an end, which is opening up a brand new journey. And this can involve lots of movement. We've got the Empress here. And the Empress would be someone that is very attractive to you. Remember, she's a number 3. She's Venus. Now, Venus and Mars are in a sextile. Venus from Leo and Mars in Libra. So you may be pressing the pedal in a couple of weeks. So towards the end of September, I would say, as Mars is going to enter Scorpio, you will have the will and the drive to come to this completion point that is very fated for you. Let's take 3 cards from the Cartomanzia and look at the bigger picture. You can't see the train. Here's the train. For Scorpio, what's happening for Scorpio? We have gladness, changes, business goals, work, priorities, going back to work. Your priorities in life are changing. You're going through lots of changes, but it's going to bring happiness. We've got the enemy here, Nemiko. there's jealousy here, and there's someone coming in with, I don't know, news, or there's, because this is like the Knight of Swords here, jealousy, or someone doesn't want what's good for you, or doesn't want you to make these changes, to go through these changes, or you've got legal pending situation going on. The enemy could also be competition. So I don't know if your competition, dear Scorpio, is an air sign. Someone that doesn't want you to be happy, or doesn't want what makes you happy. We've got falsehood, falsita. This is talking to sex without love, friends with benefits. And that would be, of course, the Knight of Wands. This is talking about, it could be an enemy, of course, because the cat does speak to falsehood or jealousy, or someone that's not trusting. We've got a snake and a cat here. Financial stability, certificates, legal licenses, checks, banks, contracts, legal paperwork, and one night stand or an affair without love. So what could this be? Someone, if you're wanting to go through change and divorce, someone not letting you do that. I do get falsehood and infidelity here with the Four of Pentacles. You also had the Four of Pentacles here. You know, I get distrust here. I get distrust, and maybe there's some anger about what the reality of your situation is. What is your true wants and your needs? You could be dealing with someone that, because falsehood is usually a female. Now, it could be you not trusting your person, and that because, you know, friend or enemy, friend or foe. There could also be friendship here, I get. Someone having broken someone's trust, because the Four of Cups is like doing what makes me feel good. And maybe, dear Scorpio, maybe you're trying to keep something hidden that you did, and especially with the Seven of Swords, unless this is the other person that you're dealing with. Or it could be, if this is someone you're letting go of, maybe there has been infidelity. Maybe this could be, you could be finding out, you may have found out already, that whoever you're leaving behind, let's say, if you're leaving someone behind, closing up a major life cycle, there could be someone already in the picture for your ex, I'm saying. So, because this could be you discovering that there's been infidelity and falsehood, and that's why you're going through a separation. So, who knows? Let's see. I want to take one more card on that. And we've got the bed of love, justice, courtroom, legal documents, the bed of love. So we've got a horse bed here, sex without love, friends with benefit, and then we've got the love, the bed of love, emotional stability, summer home, holiday home, a building of enjoyment. So we see, you know, opposing energies here, and this could be just pertaining to trust. And Scorpio, you don't trust easily, I know that. For a fact, you don't open up easily. Maybe something will be revealed here and you'll be able to be more open. So it's really interesting that we've got very opposing energies there. It will be different for each of you, of course. What's at the bottom? And we've got gifts, right? Money growth, scattered thoughts. This is, you know, the mind, how someone perceives things. Gifts are on the way. The gift could be collaboration. The gift could be money coming in with love, coming into money to help you get, because I do feel if you're possibly going through separation, a moving country or whatever this is, you could also have money that's coming in. I mean, this is an abundant journey. I really don't think that there would be that much of an issue. If there is, there's still gifts. The gifts are still coming from spirit. We see little Cupid here. We see a violin. We see lots of gifts here. Lots of beautiful energies here. Plus also collaboration and help coming from others. Let's see emotionally. Let's look at you first. Let's look into your subconscious, Scorpio, and then we'll look into the person you're hoping to manifest. Yeah, there's the cat, which speaks to falsehood again. The cat here looks like a mother. So someone who doesn't trust very easily because she's got her cubs that she needs, her kitties that she needs to take care of, support, unless your opposition is the person you're hoping you manifest, and their ex could be someone that's very untrusting, someone that's very false, very self-centered, and a bit of a snake. Let's take your subconscious, your emotions. You're picking up on vibrations. You need to trust your intuition. You've got a fresh start here. This is what you're hoping for. This is what Spirit is telling you, that there's an offer coming in, and that, okay, you're going through an awakening, or the person you're waiting on is going through an awakening. Now, you may look at this new beginning as a big step, like the mountain he's looking at, which seems really high. How can I climb? How can I get to the top of that mountain? It seems very heavy, but the mountain also speaks to strength. So through your awakening, you're being sent strength from Spirit, which is guiding you. You're receiving the vibrations. I want to take one more. Yeah, this is what you're wanting, the union. Let's look at your person. Balancing the scales, which is like the Justice card. Ooh, destruction. So big changes for your person, possibly going through separation, divorce. And maybe they're in contemplation, but they're trying to see things from an elevated point of view. Big changes and big awakening on both sides here, I would say. And your person wants to follow their heart. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra. Could be an Aquarius, let's say. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Gemini. Uranus is in Gemini still. Or a Taurus. But we've got summer. Now, we're still sort of in the summer. We're not at the equinox yet. So maybe during the summer, your person was going through separation and through a lot of thoughts. I suppose you could swap the sides if that suits your personal situation. The general energy is free will, and this is Aquarius for me. Look at the stars, look at the freedom. Aquarius is very free spirited. So is Sagittarius. We've got the Knight of Wands as well. Two very free, loving, and very, signs that can't be boxed. But I do get strong Aquarius here, so maybe it's talking about the Aquarius season. Someone is totally free, having gone through lessons, through a lot of learning, and through awakening, because they were unawakened. Let's take some thoughts. Let's dig into their mind, into their thoughts and their emotions. How do they feel about you? Our connection still affects me. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I did say I was going to take a card on this king, and I'm going to take it from the Sibila deck now. I want more information on what this king is. What is he sneaky about? What is he talking about? What is he being advised on? Looks like he's receiving some advice, not revealing his source. We've got L'amante. It's like the Knight of Cups. And we've got melancholy. We've got the feminine in melancholy, being upset. I feel that if your person hasn't been on the up and up with you, this could be a way of, a way that they're trying to return to make up for their discrepancies and whatever else they've done. Otherwise, the L'amante is a romantic offer. It's an 11. It's a 11 of hearts. So it's a very romantic offer. And feels like this offer is going to release any melancholy and any worry. Because the melancholy is, someone who you could actually see that she's got a cross. It's like she's mourning the loss of someone. So maybe someone thinks that it's over, and then all of a sudden we've got the L'amante, which is a romantic offer that comes in. Let's continue here. Unless this was someone that was a player. Who is this for you? Someone that was a player, and we see the divine feminine in melancholy because of that. You could change the sexes as well. We've got no other compares to you, excuse me. We've got I can still feel you. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. I'm a better person because of you. I wish I could take back the things I said, and your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. I'm not the same person that you remember. So it must have been quite a long journey if your person has changed so much. It's been a long journey. So, dear Scorpio, I hope that this helps. I hope that you received even a couple of messages from these readings. I'm wishing you well, dear Scorpio. Remember, these eclipses are working well for you. So whatever it is that you're needing to release and leave, it's that time. Don't dig your heels in because you are a fixed sign. It's a time of great closure and new beginnings. Remember, you had the World card twice. The first two cards that came out was the World card. So that is an important message. Love and light, and wishing you well. I will be back.